It's just past dawn in southwest London. The grass hasn't even been mowed for the day's play. But already, thousands of people are lined up, wrapped in blankets, clutching thermoses, waiting for a single chance to walk through the gates of the most famous tennis tournament on earth. They call it simply the queue. Some have been here since 3 a.m. Some slept on the pavement. All of them are chasing the same dream, a seat inside Wimbledon. But on this particular Thursday, something unexpected happens. A woman in blue steps out of a car. No fanfare, no spotlight, just a quiet smile. And within minutes, she's not watching the queue from a distance. She's in it. This is Catherine, Princess of Wales. And on day 4 of Wimbledon 2026, she didn't arrive like royalty usually does, distant, guarded, untouchable. She arrived like someone who simply loves the game. For Kate, tennis isn't protocol. It isn't duty dressed up as diplomacy. Those who follow her know the truth. This is personal. She's been coming to these courts for years, not because she has to, but because some part of her genuinely belongs here. And this year, before she ever sat down to watch a single serve, she made a choice. She walked straight toward the people who'd been waiting the longest. The stewards saw her first, the quiet volunteers who guide the winding queue every single day, rain or shine, largely unseen by the cameras. Kate stopped. She thanked them. She asked about their mornings, their routines, the small invisible labor that makes Wimbledon function. Then came something rarer still. She crouched down, not performed for a camera, but genuinely, to meet a group of children from the Shine Camera Club. These aren't ordinary young tennis fans. They're kids from Merton, from difficult backgrounds, who've been handed something most of us take for granted, a camera, and the belief that their perspective matters. Through the Shine Merton charity, these children have learned to tell stories through photography, not stories about themselves, but about the world around them. Just last year, some of their portraits, celebrating unsung community heroes, hung on public display at the Wimbledon qualifiers. Ordinary kids, extraordinary recognition. And today, they'd spend the entire day capturing Wimbledon through their own eyes, photographs that Kate herself would later sit down and view. For a moment, roles reversed. The princess wasn't the one being photographed. She was the one waiting to see how they saw the world. But it's what happened next that quietly broke royal tradition. For generations, there was an unspoken rule in royal circles. No selfies. Too casual. Too familiar. Too human. That rule has softened in recent years. And today, it dissolved completely. A fan approached, phone raised, uncertain. Would she say no? She didn't hesitate. She leaned in. She smiled. Not the practiced smile of a public appearance, but something warmer, something real. And then, in a moment that stunned even seasoned Wimbledon staff, Kate stepped behind the ticket desk. She picked up a scanner, and she began letting people in herself. Imagine it. You've waited since before sunrise. Your legs ache. Your eyes are heavy. And the person scanning your ticket into the most prestigious tennis tournament in the world is the Princess of Wales. For those fans, the wait wasn't just over. It became a memory they'd carry for the rest of their lives. Later, dressed elegantly in blue, earrings catching the afternoon light, Kate finally took her seat. Beside her sat Deborah Javance, chair of the All England Club, and tennis legend Tim Henman, a fitting pair for a woman who understands the sport as more than spectacle. Together, they watched Britain's Arthur Ferry battle Finland's Otto Virtanen, second-round tension rippling through center court. But if you looked closely, you'd notice something. Kate wasn't just watching the match. She was still smiling, the same smile from hours earlier, when she'd stood shoulder to shoulder with strangers in a queue, when she'd knelt to speak with children holding cameras instead of rackets, when she'd made ordinary people feel, if only for a moment, extraordinary. Because maybe that's the real story here. Not a royal at a tennis match, but a reminder that even in a world obsessed with status and spectacle, the smallest gestures, a scanned ticket, a shared photo, a genuine question, can mean everything to someone else. Some cues, and with a ticket. This one ended with a memory no one will forget.